Byron York now, analysis, chief political correspondent, Washington Examiner, and Fox News contributor. How you doing, Byron?
Good morning, Bill.
You've had 36 hours to think about it. What's the effect on this, do you think?
Well, look, this is what the Clinton campaign and the Democratic Party have been waiting for a long time. They have been talking about Donald Trump's tax returns, and now we have 3 pages, the front pages of 3 tax returns from 1995. We know that Trump was suffering terrible reverses in the early 1990s. His casinos in Atlantic City were failing. So the fact that he lost not a lot of money is not a huge surprise. $916 million, that's a lot to lose. On the other hand, if you read this New York Times article, that while the fact of the loss is a fact, there's a lot of speculation that then Trump might not have paid federal income taxes for the next 18 years. All speculation. That's what the Trump team is hitting. Seems a little odd for Trump's defenders like Rudy Giuliani and Chris Christie to talk about his business acumen in losing all that money. It's really better not to lose $916 million, but still this may end up to be kind of a wash for Trump in the end.
It could be. I think Trump's best asset now is to go out and talk about what his tax plan would do for everyday Americans and the middle class. Well, and what would be the effect then on the undecided voters? And Byron, I think that's a critical question. It's something we need to figure out.
Well, it's hard to know. We've seen polling over months that has asked the public, should Donald Trump release his tax returns? And every candidate since 1996 has done that. And the polls are very strong. The public says that he should, in fact, release his tax returns. But what you just said about him talking about his tax plan is a real point. Think of every single Trump scandal that we've had, Judge Curiel or Khizr Khan or Alicia Machado or now this taxes. The solution for Trump to every single one of these scandals has been to go out and talk about his issues. That's how he can make things better, and that's what he has actually declined to do for at least a week in each of these cases. He
could get the upper hand if he talked about his policy, especially with independents that we have seen a lot of the polling right now. Byron, look at this right now. This is a what-if scenario right now. 270 to go. Over the top for the next presidency. Here's kind of where they start. Clinton at 201 and Trump's at 164. The numbers on the far right now, okay, these will change right now as we put this into motion. We believe if you take all the averages, Real Clear Politics, some of these battleground states that are listed here in gray, we believe he has an edge in Ohio, okay? We believe he has an edge in Iowa. He has a slight advantage in North Carolina, same for Colorado and same for Nevada. Now, Hillary Clinton, meanwhile, let's say under this scenario, she picks up Wisconsin and Michigan, which are typical Democratic states, all right? Let's say they stay that way. And then for Trump, perhaps Georgia and Arizona stay in the Republican column. And this is where we are right now, 227 to 245 under this scenario. But in the Real Clear average in Florida, she has a slight edge. Listen, it's too close to call down there, but she has a slight edge, which would put her at 256. She also has an advantage in Virginia based on the polling, which would put her at 269. If that's the case, she has the easiest path to the White House right now. She would just need to pick up New Hampshire, and if she did not get New Hampshire, Pennsylvania's sitting out there, okay? So, Byron, when you look at this, if Trump were to take Pennsylvania, he's at 265, and then there would be a rush on Manchester, New Hampshire, to try and figure out what happened up there, and under this scenario, it would be 269 to 269. The point is in all of this, a lot of these states are too close to call, and Florida, as you point out, could be critical for Trump to have any shot. Go.
Absolutely. Hillary Clinton has always had a wider and smoother path to 270 electoral votes than Trump has. Trump has a few different options, but there is no non-Florida scenario for Trump to win the White House. He has to win Florida. He needs to win Ohio, where he's doing pretty well. There is a non-Pennsylvania scenario. He could probably get there by winning other states if he didn't win Pennsylvania, but Florida is absolutely critical. So if the Clinton campaign can stop him there, Hillary Clinton wins the White House.
Thank you, Byron. We'll change the map throughout the week, because there's probably 100 different scenarios you can draw up right now. Thank you, sir. See you later.
Thank you, Bill.
You bet.